over dramatically talk to me. And it's so funny, you're all I wanted, and I can't talk, want you out of my life. So say none, I'll wait for days. If you ain't one, I'll say none. So stay with me, you know that I'll follow. I can't breathe, together we'll fall apart. Stay here right in my arms, and we'll start again. So stay with me, together we'll fall apart. Together we'll fall apart. Together we'll fall apart. Stay here right in my arms, and we'll start again. So stay with me, together we'll fall apart.
Hey pretty baby, am I in your way? Cause you walked out so fast yesterday. No, I don't think you're here to stay. No, I don't think you're here to stay. So tell me what you want, tell me how you want it. Tell me all the reasons that you're running away. I don't think you're here to stay. No, I don't think you're here to stay. No, no, no. I just wanna be with you, I just wanna be with you, yeah. I just wanna be with you, yeah, I just wanna be with you. I just wanna be with you, I just wanna be with you, yeah. I just wanna be with you, yeah, I just wanna be with you. I just wanna dance all night, forget my problems, I might go insane. I don't really give a damn what they say. And now you know it. Hey little lady, said you feel the same, but I don't believe a word you say. Cause I don't think you're here to stay. No, I don't think you're here to stay. So tell me what you want, tell me how you want it. Tell me all the reasons that you're running away. I don't think you're here to stay. No, I don't think you're here to stay. No, no, no. I just wanna be with you, I just wanna be with you, yeah. I just wanna be with you, yeah, I just wanna be with you. I just wanna be with you, I just wanna be with you, yeah. I just wanna be with you, yeah, I just wanna be with you. I just wanna dance all night, forget my problems, I might go insane. I don't really give a damn what they say. And now you know it. I feel like you're lying, trying to be real but you seem so fake. I'm so over trying to move on but you're in my way. I'm so over trying to move on but you're in my way. I just wanna be with you, I just wanna be with you, yeah. I just wanna be with you, yeah, I just wanna be with you. I just wanna be with you, I just wanna be with you, yeah. I just wanna be with you, yeah, I just wanna be with you. I just wanna dance all night, forget my problems, I might go insane. I don't really give a damn what they say. And now you know it. I just wanna be
Don't stop the party, don't stop the rave. Can't feel my body, but don't stop the rave. Don't stop the party, don't stop the rave. Can't feel my body, but don't stop the rave. Rave, 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 rave. Now everybody from the front to the back go. Now everybody from the front to the back go, 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 now everybody from the front to the back go. Don't stop the party. Don't stop the rave. 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 Can't feel my body, but don't stop the rave. Don't stop the party. Don't stop the rave. Can't feel my body, but don't stop the rave. Rave, 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 rave. Now everybody from the front to the back go. Everybody from the front to the back, go, 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 now everybody from the front to the back go. Don't stop the party, don't stop the rave. Can't feel my body, but don't stop the rave. Don't stop the party, don't stop the rave. Can't feel my body, but don't stop the rave.
Just like the street lights lit this town, like a fire in a blaze, gotta burn it down. Can't be afraid to leave this out. We got this far, don't know how. I see danger in your eyes. They know we'll burn down the night. Coming just like the sunrise. You know that we're gonna let it rain. Tonight, we're gonna let it rain. Tonight, we're gonna let it rain. Just like the sunrise, we're gonna let it rain. Just like a spark that's breaking out. Can't make a stop, can't turn back now. We know that there's no room for doubt. No, we can't turn back now. I see danger in your eyes. They know we'll burn down the night. Coming just like the sunrise. You know that we gonna light it up tonight. We gonna light it up, babe. Tonight we gonna light it up just like the sunrise. We gonna light it up.
Are we live? No? Is there any audio on Twitch? Is there any audio? Okay, we gotta update the goal again. All right. Okay, I don't have any plans today, so I'm just gonna continue building update night. And what I've done yesterday is I think I got it on stream yesterday. Like all of the issues with like the spec driven stuff has been created on GitHub, and I have gotten the goal to be building the entire app for about, I have no idea how long it took, but I think it's done. I'm just trying to launch it so that I can get it to, at least we can see like a first draft of how it looks like. Okay. Let me see. It's built. Okay. So this is the very first draft that we have from what we got in all of the issues here. And the ones that are still open is the one for deployment and testing and some of the other things that I believe it said that it didn't know what to do because there's this uncertainty on how to continue with that. So I'm just gonna look through it, how the app looks like, and then we'll just I'm just gonna pull up the console from yesterday first, and I'm gonna kill the app from here, and I'll just restart it from here. And because there's a lot of secret stats appearing in the thread history, so I can't exactly pull it up as well. So I just used the gold command to do all of this, and I'm not sure if I can pull it up because the one, it might be a different thread. Okay. I think it's quite clean. Let's see. I think it's this one. Yeah, I can't find the thread history, man. But this was the goal that I used, I think. Unless there's like a different one. Because I used a single thread on Cloud Code for this, so with all the secrets and the setting up of all the ENVs and stuff, so I can't exactly show it, and it's only showing like the latest few messages that I have outside of whatever I did yesterday to scaffold the project, which is what we have here right now. So I'll just start from this state and we'll do it from here. So I used the go command yesterday to scaffold all of the issues using like a sort of like a spec driven development kind of thing with like different issues doing like different features, and it's broken down into different phases as well. If you can see, like there's actual conditions to actually pass the cases and what is supposed to be done. And if you look at the title itself, it's like if we look at a roadmap, it will be like different phases with like the phase 1, phase 2. It's quite similar to like the spec driven development stuff as well. But this is purely I use the go command to do this, and it was doing this for about, I don't know, I can't remember. I think it did this for about an hour until it managed to get everything here. And the first cut wasn't that good because it was using the assumption that it was a pure start, which was my mistake because I didn't say that I already have a project here, and you should use the current state of the project to use it and update the issues with regards to whatever we have here. So now it's already the latest, and I have gotten another agent to implement all of these as well, with all of the issues almost done, with 24 closed already, and we still have 3 open. So we're going to take a look at how it looks like right now with the first cut. And this was just one command, one go command, doing all of these issues in parallel and integrating, developing all of these in parallel. So this is the first cut of how it looks like. And there were a lot of event Vs to set up because I used the terminal to set it up way easier using all the CLIs and stuff and MCPs to set up all of the secrets in the ENV. So it's printing a lot of all the secrets in there. So I can't exactly show the thread as well. And the thread got really long such that it got compacted quite a few times. So I don't really know how long the original implementation took, but it definitely took at least around an hour to build everything here. So I'm just gonna try and sign in and see how this is. And this is using the 10 stack start, by the way. This is my second time, in fact, using 10 stack router. The first time it was quite bad. The good thing about the go command is if you just set the win condition to something like it has to work, everything has to pass, all the test cases have to pass, then you will eventually just get a really nice first cut already like that. Like I didn't even do much other than having one agent to set up all the issues here in GitHub. And it's a very nice way to set up because it's a great way for you to look at whatever issues are there, and not in a markdown where traditionally using like SpecKit and stuff, it's using the markdown files to track and stuff. But in a visual view like that on GitHub, it's way easier to find whatever is done and whatever is still being blocked and stuff. It's way easier to track, and you can even set up projects as well. But I don't see much use of this unless there's like a different view of like to see what's the relationships between like the different projects. Or is it like the roadmap? Maybe the board? Yeah, not exactly useful either. So there wasn't any date added because this is just it took just 1 hour to implement everything. So in fact, because I use better T-Stack for a start, a lot of the heavy lifting has already been done with like the auth and all of those has already been lifted way ahead of like the implementation where AI actually takes over the work itself. So a lot of it is actually very simple. We just focused on the feature implementation here. So I'm just gonna try creating an account here. I'm not sure if I have an existing account because it's using an existing database. Okay, it was successful. Okay, let's see how is that. So we have a tools. I guess the news will appear here. And the tools, the skills, MCP news. How do I even go into the... Wait, I got signed out? Wait. Wait, so I'm authenticated, but it doesn't update here. So that's an issue there. And we need to populate the directory as well. So that's what we are going to do. And I'm just gonna start a brand new thread so that we can use it. And I'm just gonna commit whatever we have first in here. All right. So if you look at this, let's just generate a message for that. So once I try to commit it, it will do a husky linting, which is the one I added, and it will do a pre-commit check using ultrasite, which is the one I showed in the previous video as well. So we'll make sure all of the code is written consistently and linted properly before we actually do a commit using this. So it will appear as changes here. So what we have to do is stage it again, which is the ones that's lint properly, and then we will commit that. And hopefully that will go through. What's the issue actually? Okay, there is still a bunch of issues to address before we can. Wait, it's talking about some of the outputs though. Let me just pass it into Claude and see if we can fix that. Hmm? Huh?
Under the
Delay.
pressure, I lost my temper. I said something foolish. Did I go and ruin this?
Okay, I think it managed to fix it. So, but it's using some. Okay, it's I think it excluded like the disk folder, so that's correct now. Oh, I forgot to stage that as well. Let me stage that in. It was that in? No, it wasn't added in. So it's like that. I'm not sure this will actually exclude everything or not. It seems very sus. I don't know how this works. Doesn't this exclude everything? Like the entire project? Include everything, then cover the exceptions. Okay, okay. Let's do that. This is like, it's the same issues. Can you just run the command to do the ultra site as well before you complete? Okay. The outro side actually sometimes adds complexity, but it still ensures that the files and everything is properly done before we commit something. The delay on Twitch it's quite a lot. It seems like the Twitch one is lagging as well. Okay, it's using the git ignore for that. Okay. And that should fix the issue. Alright, let's stitch that and commit that. Okay, that went through. So I'm just gonna start a new session, and what we're gonna do is actually to just iterate now to make sure everything works. So in fact, I can just automate this such that it will use the computer use for this. So can you, okay, let me just make a goal. Can you just run through the website using computer use, the browser extension, I think, and continuously look at all of the pages, doing a sign in, sign up, and everything to make sure that everything is working as intended. The only bug that I found right now is the sign in. When I'm already signed in, the header doesn't reflect that I'm signed in already without showing me my current avatar and my name there. So it's still saying that I'm not signed in there. And the rest, I'm not sure. I think we have to populate some examples and do some testing on the scraping and stuff as well, all of the features to make sure everything is working as intended. Okay, you'll just do that and it's just gonna do it automatically.
When it started to feel so real, could feel it running through my lonely veins. When I started to heal, could
Okay,
see
well, it's doing that.
loving for the rest of my day.
Let's do the delete post first while it's doing that. So I think we have to rename like the stream titles as well to make it more relevant. I think the goal of the way the stream title is titled is not exactly that good. Let me just do something like day 8 of getting $1 MRR. MRR. I guess that's a lot easier to achieve than like maybe let's do a day 8. I'm not sure how we can title this, but the way that we have done so far, I think it's a bit far stretch. and I just want to do it a different name such that the titles and all the posts are reflected in that way as well. Should I use something like that? 3 out of 5. Okay, I think we'll try this out. And like that. Let me just save that. Okay. So on TikTok we have 13. That's a +1. On Twitch we have 8. Alright. That's a +2. On YouTube we have 36, I believe. Okay, the stream titles should all be updated as well. So we have 36 here. That's +9. Is that a 9? Yeah. +9. On Instagram, I think we have 22. Let's double check. 22. On Threads, I think it's still at 55. On X is at 209. That's a +9. Alright. And I don't know what we should do here, so I think we have to say what we are building as well. I don't exactly know how we can summarize what is it as well. Let me just ask Notion to do it. And hey Harrier, what's up? So let me just, can you just summarize like what is the update night concept here, like in one sentence or something, so that I can post on like on my social platforms such that it's clear what is it that we are building here in the 5-day challenge. Wait, I just duplicated that. Okay, let's send that again. So you should come up with something. I think this one is the think it shouldn't use this. We should use it as the... You should search the workspace instead of just using this page as a reference here. Just let me know if the Twitch one is lagging. I think this one is good. Okay. Let's put that. The leverage in AI right now is knowing what's out there. Telegram and Discord are great in the moment, bad at memory. So I'm building Update Night, the searchable home for every AI tool, framework, and MCP server. Worth knowing. Okay. But it got too long because of this. I guess we'll put it down here and then move it down and put it here. Okay. That's that. Let me just check the stream titles. Is it updated? I'm not sure if this is a good title, but I think it makes sense because our goal is just to get 1 sale. So $1 MRR is like the way to go. And it's a lot better than the 1 million earlier, which doesn't make much sense at this stage. So we will update as it goes. So I think it makes sense that it's saying that it's 0 to 1 MMR live and what we're doing. Okay. I think we'll just go with this. And I don't think the YouTube one is updated. Let me just refresh that. On Kick is updated as well. Okay. On YouTube is updated as well. Alright. So wait, it's still using G-Stack, man. Okay. But it's like bloated with so much YC shit. The G-Stack thing. Okay, I'll just let it do its thing and then we can see how it does it. If not, I'll just uninstall G-Stack already, I'm not gonna lie. And okay, let me just put a screenshot of all the issues on GitHub, and then we can use that as the post image here. So let's do that. Okay, on X as well, let's do that. Are we live on X, by the way? Let me just check. Okay, I think X is fine. And there we go. Let's copy that, paste it in here, paste in this, make a new one. I still don't know why I cannot edit on X, because it's like a premium feature, I believe. Okay, let me just post that and put this in real in public, I guess. Post that. And okay. And as for yesterday, I tried launching this thing called Society 41 as well. 41. So end up the post didn't reach anyone. So that's, I'm not gonna say it's my fault. It's entirely on the algorithm. Because if we look at the threads one, there's only 34 views. And I've posted it on business threads as well. Normally something like this will get a lot of outreach. I guess the first initial group of users that it got to wasn't exactly the target audience here. And if we look at this one as well, it got 68 views and nobody applied. So either way, this is just a random thing, I thought, and I didn't put much effort anyway. So okay, Chrome is launched with G-Stack control. You should see Playwright's Chromium, the side panel. Okay, let me see. What side panel? How do you open the side panel in Chrome actually? I have no idea. Or is it click on the... okay, okay. Okay. I can see the side panel. I guess this is something to do with like the QA skill or something. Okay. Maybe you should use the QA skill in G-Stack. Maybe that's more useful, and then you can orchestrate multiple sub-agents to do this in like different tabs so that it's way faster. Okay. We'll let it do its thing. And I realized you can open... Oh, okay, okay. Let's look at it. Do its thing. I don't know how it will work because I've not used computer use before to do this kind of thing because I've been building desktop apps for the longest time. And it's been a while since I've been building any web app at all. Okay, I have no idea what it's doing. I feel like it's way faster to just manually test it than rely on G-Stack, honestly. Like, it's just doing so much bloated shit. I don't even know what is it doing. Maybe I'll just try and uninstall it and start from scratch. It seems that it's fixed. Let me just see if it is fixed. Oh, okay, it's fixed. But I just need to make sure all of the everything else is fixed as well. Okay, okay. It's missing like a bunch of things as well, like the light mode toggle. I feel like it's very plain now, but okay, okay. It's still not even doing anything, man. Okay, it's starting something. Alright. Hmm. Hmm. I also don't know how to edit the video for this, man. Okay, it's looking through each page one by one. But I'm not sure if it's gonna test everything else or not. Like, the scraping and the admin and all those. I think we can. Let me just try and go into the database and add in the admin. I'm not sure if that's implemented. See, the lighting is so much better today. If you compare to yesterday, how about I pull it up? If we look at this video here, for my 5-day build challenge this week, and look at this, like the difference is so much. I don't understand why. The difference is like, no? There's delay. Then Twitch got delay. Not Twitch last time was quite fast. I'll refresh it instead. You know, the difference is so much. Like yesterday's one was like so blurry, like so fuzzy. And it's like way nicer now. Yeah. I have 3 scheduled videos. So one is for tonight, and that's at 7 p.m. I think. This will be the cloth design that I did yesterday. And these 2 are for the weekends one. This one is for Saturday, this is for Sunday, and they will be out at 12 p.m. on both days. So we still need videos for Thursday and Friday as well. So for Thursday's video, which will be the one on what we are doing right now on the whatever this thing is doing. I also don't know how we can edit that. Then we will have that done as well once I figure out how we can edit that, honestly. How about I just start editing that now? Because the raw footage is like an hour long. I'm not sure if I want to include everything because technically a lot of it is kind of pointless. But it does show that what we did indeed try using G-Stack and stuff. And it wasn't as useful as I thought. A lot of these are just hype. Oh, this one is wrong then. It should figure out that this is wrong. Yeah, it's figuring that out. Okay, that's cool. So the videos, alright, let's put that. So the current total video count is 22. That's insane. Maybe I'll split it into the 2 different videos of like me trying G-Stack and stuff. And I don't know, after cutting all of like the silence and stuff, I don't know how long the final one will be. This seems useful. More useful than just a pure... I guess it's more useful than just purely without G-Stack, I guess. I don't know. I feel like just without G-Stack, they can even do this as well. So I don't think there's even any need to even do this. I really want to uninstall G-Stack, but from what I saw yesterday, to uninstall it, it was to run the command, and then on Windows, I don't know how we can do it because it just doesn't trigger the script at all. So the uninstallation is here. So if we were to... Okay, let me see the... Wait. I froze there for like 10 seconds. Let me check the stream is still up. So If we... Okay. Okay. Huh? Got 3. We have 3 viewers on Twitch and 2 on Kick. Alright. For... Let me see if I can get this to be admin. Ah, this one. Okay, let's put this as admin. Alright. Okay. And this is all local, by the way, so all of the things inside doesn't really matter. So let me see if I can get Postgres to run. I'm not sure what is the connection string for Postgres actually. So this is where the script is as well. And there's an exe for that. But if I try to run the uninstallation script, it just asks me like what. It just says like what app do I want to open it with, which doesn't really make any sense. Like it doesn't have any app to open with, so what is this talking about then? I have no idea what is it talking about. But it says that we can just manually uninstall it instead, which is this. So we can just copy it and run it as well. Well, I think we will just wait for this to be done first. And it's using LangChain as well. Is it using LangChain? Okay, let's throw everything in, and we'll cut everything. Let's see how long that is. I will merge it, and then we'll do a cut on everything. Okay. It's using LangChain. Let's close that. Betul. Ya lo. Oh. Wow. It's only today. Only today. Hmm. No. We don't have LangChain though. What is this talking about? Oh, it's just examples here. Okay. Okay, it's talking about the search and stuff as well. Okay, the chat is working. And I don't know if our... Let me just double confirm that the Postgres is working as well. Actually, the QA skill is pretty good, I'm not gonna lie. Like, it managed to actually catch everything. Okay. Let's make a... What? Let me just remove this then. And I can have a... What? Well, this is pretty useless now then. Come on. Let me try out another one. Seems like our frames keep dropping as well. Yeah, I think it's finished with like the QA and stuff, and now it's doing the fixes and ensuring that it's fixed, I think. But it's good as it can like get screenshots and stuff of it. I guess that's useful. Then I think we'll just leave it then. We'll just leave gstack in. But if the all of the embeddings and stuff is working, I think it's working then with like... I'm not sure if like the scraper is working though. That's the issue I have with this. Okay, let me look at Postgres. And yeah, it's not even created, man. So I don't think it's even working. If you look at the env, yeah, the Postgres isn't updated. Let me just make a database for that. And is there any migrations I need to run for the Postgres? Because I just created the Postgres database called Update Night, which it wasn't there before, so I don't think the embeddings are even stored anywhere, to be honest. Does it say anywhere that it's using packages though, so we don't have any API keys for OpenAI and Anthropic setup. So what we are using here right now is purely completely on Gemini. For the embeddings, the scraping, all is using Gemini, the chat as well. Okay, seeing that we need admin access. Promote the user to admin to test the subpages. Okay. And then I guess it will try and test out the scraping as well to see if it works. I don't like this line on top though. Maybe let me just open a new terminal and implement the toggle of the theme, and then from there I can see how is it. Can you just implement the light dark theme toggle? What? I think it got it, I think. Okay, this one is still analyzing because it's 1.5 hours long, so okay, I think it's done. And no, it's not done, man. Okay. Okay, I think it got the just where's the model? Okay, if we delete everything, how long will the final video be then? See, like the lighting is so bad. But still a what a 50-minute long video, man. Oh my god. I don't know, man. But it's honestly quite detailed, I would say. Like a very detailed power test on Gstack and office hours. And I can't even watch it as well. Let me just do an export then. Okay. Let's stream that and export it. I think we might need to trim out the start as well. This will be a super long video, man. Okay, at the start. Did I even make an intro for this? Wait, did I not even make an intro for this? What? Wasn't the intro like the first video or something? Yeah. It's not even at the start. Or am I... So it has managed to install Gstack here. What is going on? Look now and what do you... That does the managing of the whole input. Okay, I guess we have to add it in then. I think it got cut or something. It has meant... What? Come on. It's so slow, man. I don't know where there's Agent view in an terminal as well. We have to let me... I'm assuming it's here. Because it's so laggy, I can't even play like the playback to even watch it. So I'm just gonna export it and then we'll watch from there. Doesn't even like... Come on. Okay, I'll export that. And this will be a pretty... Oh, it's a 11 gigabyte file. Okay, well, let's just let it do its thing. Let me just see what's the progress on this. It's been doing this for 41 minutes. Damn. No migrations needed, but needs to run to create. Okay. Okay, it will just do its thing and get the thing sorted out. I think the scraping part will take a while as well. So that's the part I really want the data to be in as soon as possible. Oh, this is home page, but it doesn't really have that App Store kind of feel to it. But we can change that. And if we go into the tool, nothing. What's... Maybe it already caught this, I'm not sure. I have no idea, man. Ah, we have the toggle here now. Okay. Okay. And he's using like all these root files as well. I think that's how the way like these routes work on. And it's like all cluttered together as well. Because I'm too used to Next.js with like the folder routes and stuff. So it looks a bit weird at first. What is it even doing now? Did it change the password or something? Not really. Not really.
Full steam through the setbacks. You can't win them all, but I'm proud I tried. I'm glad we had a dialogue. It's good to shape the mind, speeding up the pace, turning up the heat. Where I need to be for the first time, taking risks. I'm casting off without a lifeline. Break away, forget your sober case. Stop dwelling on empty words. Stop stalling in the doorway. Cancel the cruise control. Switch it in the manual. Don't you wanna feel right again? Don't you wanna feel whole?
The design is really like whatever like AI can build, honestly. Like it's very pure Shatsy, and I really wanna tune it. Once we have like all the things there, I'm gonna tune the design and stuff to like what I want and what I have in mind, and hopefully we'll have something nice by Friday. I mean, we already have everything built. It's just the problem of getting polishing everything, and I think it's just a few bugs in there that's fixing. Once it's done with that, then we'll scrape all the data, and once that's done, we will do the design and then we'll just deploy. Can you just look through the I mean a code base for all of the hard-coded text values to make sure everywhere is using foreground or whatever, not such that it's not hard-coded to like the dark mode earlier. Hey Google, stop charging my phone. Yeah, I think the QA one is quite useful, but it doesn't work though on desktop apps. That's the thing. Like nobody has one that works on the desktop app yet. It's all web apps, man. And like those grays as well, the hard-coded colors, not just like for the black or whatever, the white or whatever. Like the muted colors also, like gray and stuff, those as well. Okay. Alright. It's clicking like different elements and stuff. I don't know how it does that, but it seems like the Chrome extension is the one handling that. Man, there's so many things open, man. It's still not working though. Is it because it doesn't have the... Hey Holly, how are you doing, man? Okay. Let me just see if it's an admin first. It is an admin. So clearly like something is wrong here then. Role is missing for the session. Okay. We should just drop the server then. Okay, I've already quit the server, so you can start it by yourself. Alright. And I think next week I'm gonna do something like a building a free apps in one day. Because everyone can build one, so I'm gonna build 3 in one day. Huh? Mhm. Uh-huh. Uh-huh. Thanks for the follow, man, Holly. Okay. I'm good, man. How are you? Are you a developer as well, or a builder? Are you a bot or something? Like, why do you say like the same thing like 3 times? I feel like when we put my stream in the just chatting category, like it brought a lot more viewers as compared to like in the software category. And because I'm just doing random things here and there, like editing videos and doing code and here and there, like different things. So it didn't really make sense for me to be in a software category as well. Okay. This is the admin view. Nice, man. Okay, okay. Once we have something, I guess we can ask it to polish it or something. And I want something to be... I like the UI from DevKit. And that's what I thought we can do. I thought the UI here was pretty clean, but if we want to do like something like an App Store or Netflix, I don't think it works. But I guess it kind of works like the main body content here, and then there's the bottom banners, the top here. I guess it's very clean. We can do something like this. I like how minimal it is. But I have other design inspirations on X as well. I might use those as well, but we'll just see. We'll just see how it goes. Man, the dark mode is still... There's still a lot more places like the tools page. It's all like white color text on light mode. I feel like what it has come up with so far isn't that good, but I can start iterating on the design already, I think. Can you also make the heading font Geist and keep the body font as enter? And I don't want to use bold or semi-bold anywhere, I just want medium as the max font weight. Oh, I got it here. It says that the tools, individual tools page is not showing the tool. Oh, the password doesn't match. Let me pull up the password for the Postgres and let's see what's that. Okay, I've updated the password, so just don't leak it. Just don't send it anywhere here in the chat because this is live on stream. So I've already updated it and you can do the Postgres bootstrap now. Yeah. Don't lick it. Okay. Okay. The header logo as well. The header and the logo as well. As it's on light mode, it's just white color. Can you just search all places instead? Like, do it one shot. Let me do a goal here. Geist. Wait. I'm frozen again. Geist. Goal. Paste. Wait. Ah, Geist. Okay. Goal. Let me pull up the. Okay. It's. Can you just search the whole app for any of the similar issues with this color thing as well on light mode? Okay. Alright. The Milky Way. What? Huh? I don't know. No, don't have it. Man, the export for CapCut is very long. The goal has been ongoing for like 1 hour. That's insane. Like, we don't even have the prompt or anything.
Artificial love, we just make it up, 'cause reality will never be good enough. And even if it was, we just mess it up, 'cause we already lost, addicted to the rush. I never meant to fall. All I wanted was a touch of artificial love. We just make it up, 'cause reality will never be good enough. And even if it was, we just mess it up. Artificial love. Artificial love. Artificial love. We just make it up, 'cause reality will never be good enough.
Even this is taking a while, man. It's been running for 8 minutes already. But the goal is only for 4 minutes. That doesn't make any sense. I guess it's saying that this response took 8 minutes, but the goal when I set the goal was 4 minutes. That doesn't add up at all.
Artificial love. Artificial love. We just make it up, 'cause reality will never be good enough. And even if it was, we just mess it up. How can you know what's in our mind?
I mean, I don't have anything else to do other than just getting this done. And even the video is already exporting the background, so I don't have anything else. Unless we do like the other things as well, or maybe we can watch AI Engineer actually. Some of the other things is planned for other days. But the very goal for this week is just to finish update 9, which is gonna take a while to get everything to work. Okay, it fixed the tools page. That's good. I feel like it might be missing some things as well, like the swiping thing, the bookmark. I'm not sure if the bookmark is actually there or not. I don't see like any options to bookmark though. Maybe because you're not signed in. A list of them. But I've shared like different skills on like the Telegram channels and already. I don't understand why I still can't figure out what's going on here.
Hold me close till I get up. Time is barely on our side. I don't wanna waste what's left. The storms we chase are leading us, and love is all we'll
What?
No, I don't wanna waste what's left. And on we'll go. Through the wastelands, through the highways, till my shadow turns to sun rays. And
Hmm?
we'll go.
Some link.
Through the wastelands, through the highways, and
Hmm? I know how. Hmm?
finding life along the way, melodies we haven't played. No, I don't want no rest. Echoing around these walls, fighting to create a song. I don't wanna miss a beat. And on we'll go. Through the wastelands, through the highways, till my shadow turns to sun rays. And on we'll go. Through the wastelands, through the highways, and on
Okay, this one is done. So does looks different, but I can't confirm if it is Jice or not. I still have no idea what is this doing. Oh, I also want to do like something like can you add support for like images and stuff, like when scraping, all of the scraping from the different links and stuff, all the different methods will always scrape, take a photo of like the website and like a 1280 720 resolution, such that we can use that as the thumbnail for like the different links as well, and then we have to support that as well. And on top of that, we can also support the OG images as well, the OG image of the link. So we can maybe do like an OG image by default as the thumbnail, and then if that doesn't exist, we can use the screenshot of the website as a fallback. I'm not sure if that's already implemented though. Let me just check. I don't know if it is in R2 or not, because we have R2 already. I'm not sure if that is already included or not. Go live on Shopee also. No eh? So we tried to finish here, but then it says it's not finished yet, and then it will just continue. feel like maybe I should pass in the image for it to use as the logo. Hmm. I don't have a SVG version. Let me just export that. And I'm gonna use it for the logo.
There's been something on my mind and it keeps hurting me. You've been treating me like I have been your enemy. You are something I don't want to have. A million problems inside of my head. This is something I cannot forget. Another one. You're a needle in my. No, I didn't see the signs 'cause you kept hiding it. Now slowly every part of me is shivering. I kept denying all the pain and didn't want to hurt again. Now slowly I began to see the real you. You are something I don't want to have. A million problems inside of my head. This is something I cannot forget. Another one.
And SVG. Okay. And let me just put the, I don't know, the logo somewhere here. The web, public. Okay, we have it here. I added the logo, by the way. Wait. Let me make a new instance for this.
Got a monster inside of me. You better watch out if your enemy's a road ahead of full prophecy to be the greatest beast the world has ever seen. I feed him every day like the bones clean. I feed him all the hate and he grows mean. He gets claws real big, pissed off quick, and if you cross him, you might drop dead. Metaphorically, of course, settling this or never.
I added the logo into web public folder under logo SVG. Can you just use it for the logo in the header of the website?
Darkness torn apart quick, you left scars ripped to be chewed up and discarded. And this world ain't right, won't accept it. Negative energy, I expect it. Once it's in your mind, it's infectious. So fight for your life and reject it.
What logo?
Give me space, I'm protective. My adrenaline spikes when I'm threatened. And if you stay in my way, I'm aggressive. 'Cause when there's no exit, I'll kill when I'm desperate.
inverted and light mode, none in dark mode. Yeah, that's right. Okay, it's there. Nice. Very nice. Can you just use a tighter the headings? Can you use a tighter like spacing for the characters? Maybe I should just screenshot what we want. Something like that. I don't know, maybe something like that. And then I'll save that and I'll pass it in as an image so that we can redesign it as well. Okay. New. Yeah, I'll pass that in. Can you just use this design? I want this to be the design where the header is like at the top and centered, which is what you have now, but with like icons and stuff. And then like on the right side, there'll be the user avatar, just the avatar without the name. And with the center portion, the main content is actually in like a card like that, like with a rounded borders and a different background color. And the bottom will be like notifications and stuff, which we don't have support yet, so just leave it empty for now, the bottom part, with padding against like the edges of the bottom left and right edges of the page. Okay, I hope it will do that, and hopefully you'll come up with something nice. Maybe I can also give inspiration of like how the app stores and stuff look like. I still have no idea what the link of the web store is. App Store web. Because when you find App Store, it's just the App Store. Ah, it's this one. It's this one. Okay, let me save it. And then save this as well. And where was the other one? Okay. So let me paste it all in. You can draw inspiration from these app stores as well. These apps, this is the iOS app store, the web version, and there is the inspiration from the other directories as well. I want a clean, minimal design, so something like that, like a Netflix kind of thing as well, where like we have like different rows of like different categories in the homepage and stuff, and like a carousel at the top as well in the homepage, something like that. I think it will look a lot nicer. So it's a combination of like all 4 screenshots I sent. I didn't set a goal for this, by the way, but I don't think that matters. Can we even do it, actually? Okay. Cloud is still exporting. It's almost done. Cloud Code has another new update today, which added the new Go command that Codex added last week. I'm gonna watch the video. Hmm? Cloud Code has another new update today, which added the new Go command that Codex added last week, and now they have an agent view in the terminal as well. So let's take a look and try. So let's take a look now and build our. So let's take a look now and build. So let's take a look now and start building our update night app today. So it has managed to install Gstack here, but I think we might need to reload the plugins or something for this to appear. Let me try it
So
again.
laggy, I can't even edit it.
I'm not sure why it cannot install. So what does it say there's an unknown command there? And try last week, and now they have an agent view in the terminal as well. So let's take a look and try in the terminal as well.
Wow. I try to split and it takes like 5 seconds for that to happen.
As well. So let's take a look now as well. So let's take a look terminal as well. So let's take a look.
Okay, let me zoom in this part to 120. And then we'll zoom this part. Let keyframes to 5 seconds. Here. Put it here. That to 2 seconds. And at the start as well. Okay. Here, I think we need to move this to like 2 seconds. Okay. 5 seconds. Here. All right. 2. Okay, okay. Then we show the animation. We bump this keyframe up to. I need to reset this view to like default. And this one will be 120. And show all presets, cubic ease. Show all presets, cubic ease. What? Why did it go all the way to the start? Every action takes like 2 seconds to like respond. Let's delete that. And let's add it back in again. Add it here. Uh, 120. And then
Cloud Code.
and then that's that.
Cloud Code has another new update today, which added the new Go command that Codex added last week, and now they have an agent view in the terminal as well. So let's take a look now and start building our update night app today. So we Night app today. So it has managed. Okay. And I can't use it at all. The office hours. Cloud Code has another new update today, which added the new Go command that Codex added last week, and now they have an agent view in the terminal as well. So let's take a look and try. Cloud Code has another new update today, which added the new Go command that Codex added last week, and now they have an agent view in the terminal as well. So let's take a look and try. So let's take a look now and build our. So let's take a look now and build. So let's take a look now and start building our update night app today. So it has managed to install GStack here, but I think we might need to reload the plugins or something for this to appear. Let me try it again. I don't see it, man. What? I'm not sure why it cannot install. So what does it say there's an unknown command there? I can't use it at all. The office hours one. The one I'm trying is the office hours skill here. So the office hours one is fixed. Because I can't use the dangerously skip command, skip permissions one in the Claude agent view, and if it were to use it with get shit done later, and it needs it to be frictionless. So I don't know why they don't allow it, or is there like another option to do this, or like a shortcut to do it? I have no idea. How about I just let me search it up? They don't have it, man. That means we have to go back into the old way of doing things to do it with just this. I don't have any other choice, but this will be used for the get shit done later. And once the portless one is set up, we will start with the office hours one. Let me try it with here. What is it going to ask? I'm going to paste in my entire whatever I've done yesterday, the PRD and stuff inside here. This is the product vision. Let me just paste in the PRD as well, right? And I'll send that in and we'll see what it comes out with. Meanwhile, let me set up get shit done. So for a very new project, we start with this first, but because we already know all the requirements after we get the office hours one, we might not start with this, but I think it's good to also iterate based on this as well. And then it will do the discussion phase, the planning phase, and the execution phase, and to verify the work as well. This looks absolutely fucked. I don't think it's even working. Oh, it's just frozen. All right, let's install that. And it will install it as a plugin in Claude Code. What is it even doing, in fact? I don't understand what is it even doing. My message just got sent with like the, what is it exactly? For Claude Code, for global. I want to keep my existing one, install the update banner then. Now it's installed, then we just launched Claude, but it has to be like a new terminal because it just got installed. So we're just going to do that in dangerously skip permissions so that everything will just run automatically. It's asking whether we want to improve GStack or not. I'll just put no thanks. And whether it should proactively suggest skills when relevant. Why not, right? And adding GStack routing rules to the plot MD to route requests to fix bugs. Why not? Let's do that. I think that's the first time set up for GStack in general, not specifically the office hours one. It got stuck there. It did a bunch of shit, and then it was like trying to set up GStack itself, I think, and then it kept running into issues as well. But I did hear good things. It did a bunch of shit. I think that's the first time set up for GStack in general, not specifically the office hours one. It got stuck there. It did a bunch of shit, and then it was like trying to set up GStack itself, I think, and then it kept running into issues as well. But I did hear good things about it, so I'm still keen on trying this out to see how good is it. And it's saying that because I already have a plan, it's now going into the questioning phase, which is phase 2 here. And it's saying that before phase 3, the premise challenge, I like to search for what the world thinks about AI tool directories and the paid experience layer model. This sends generalized category terms only, nothing about update specifically okay to search. What? This seems to be like something to like improve the YC thing or something like that. I'll just skip this. It's been like 10-20 minutes and we are not even like into the office hours thing yet. How is it like so many steps just to get the office hours thing to work? From what I understand, that the office hours thing is a skill that will help you question and nail down the final product with like a concrete document and with like questions and stuff, and like to ask you questions with like product market fit and stuff like that, and to have like a very nice starting point that we can use for the execution phase and get shit done here. Here's what I understand from the plan. 6 premises you need to agree with before you write the design doc. Read them, then tell me which you disagree with. The finite back problem drives paid conversion. The primary paid hook addresses a real frustration. The premise is the developers will pay $9 a month for update night's version rather than describing the tool to Claude or Perplexity next time they forget it. That's exactly right. I'll check that. The 5-day build scope is achievable, verbal at acceptable quality. The PRD includes 10stack.SSR app, which is the front end, the Hono API for the back end, MongoDB, Atlas vectors. No, I realized I didn't include the PG. Use PG vector for the. If I want to change, do I change it here? That's the question as well. Use PG vector for the embedding database, not Mongo, because it's paid. It's partially right because that's what we have scaffolded in, and it managed to find that. Better off with OAuth full building, agentic scraper with 4 source parameters. What is the 4 source parameters? Admin panel, MCP server, email templates, and 500 to 5K catalog entries. Normal pay 6 to 8 weeks solo. But that's a cat, man. With Claude Code, possibly 5 days. I'll just check that as well. Your newsletter, Discord, Telegram audience converts to paid catalog users. They sign up for 1 voice free items, Sunday curation. That's a different job from searchable AI tool directory with personal memory layer. The primaries, enough overlap exists to reach early paying customers. I still don't really understand what this is all talking about. 10stack is the ecosystem trade-off for this build. You dropped Next.js because it was breaking repeatedly. Wait, how did it know that? I'm not sure if I mentioned it in the vision and the document and stuff. It's technically sound, but has a thinner plugin example ecosystem. In a 5-day build where it will hit unexpected edge cases, the thinness has a real cost. That's not wrong, but if I want to maintain this like long term, I really want to just keep it as 10stack, and I'm just going to try 10stack for this project and see how well it works with that. And it has reached like a good usable state already, so I think it's good enough that we can try it out and see how it works. If not, we'll just fall back to Next.js again. The MCP server belongs in week 1. Argument for update night becomes the canonical AI index other than AI's site. Argument against near zero actual MCP users in week 1 adds meaningful complexity as week 2 with 0 user impact. That's true, but it doesn't give me an option for that. So it's only starting with 6. Free catalog plus paid experience layer converts at $9 per month without sales team. The Crunchbase G2 pattern works, but those platforms serve enterprise buyers with a high LTV, lifetime value. Update nights, ICPs, indie devs at $9 per month, different conversion economics. The premise, the experience layer is compelling enough to convert self-serve. What is it saying that? What is this about? Honestly, I don't really understand. I'll just submit this. Wait, it's saying which one I disagree with. So not exactly everything then. I'll just submit the last one. All right. I don't disagree with it. So it's kind of weird that it's saying that which one do you disagree, but I actually agree with all of them so far. That's why I checked it. So it feels a bit weird that it's saying which one do I disagree. And I'm just pushing the PG vector argument there because it wasn't in the project. Got it. I think the 7th premise. Mongo Atlas vector search is the right vector store. Requires once embeddings load. Valid alternative, either self-hosted. You're disagreeing with this one. I'm not saying that I disagree with it. I'm saying that it's what? No, I'm not saying that I disagree with it. I don't know why is this so weird that you're saying that what I disagree with. I'm saying that the Postgres one should be the correct PRD. In fact, that was the problem with like the PRD that I didn't include, and that was my fault on that. So I'm not saying that I don't disagree with that. This whole thing is like so complicated. I'm like so confused, like what this is asking. You're agreeing with all 6 premises, correcting the PRD to be using PG vector. Main database stays Mongo plus mongoose, just the vector layer. Got it. Which approach do I want to use? A narrow wedge, news plus catalog browse only, a full V1 aspect, a revenue first wedge. I think approach B and C looks fine. For B, saying that it's building everything, and then for C, it's if you notice that the risk is just low, medium, and high. So it's just that the recommended one is the medium one, which is like a medium effort kind of thing, and the full spec one is approach B. I kind of want to do the full thing first. I don't want to do like a half-ass thing as well, so I'm just gonna go with approach B. Before I write the design doc, one second opinion from an independent AI that hasn't seen this conversation. It will read a summary of a problem, give a core read perspective in 3 minutes. Recommended for speed to skip this. Why not let's just try out this second opinion? Let's see what it will come back with. The second opinion is saying that Update Night 2.0 is a curated searchable AI tool catalog built by a trusted curator who already has a warm audience. The hardest part of cold start discovery is already solved. Not exactly actually, we don't exactly have anything. The real product is memory as a service. When the developer saw the tool weeks ago and can't find it, Update Night is the only place that reliably surfaces it by semantic description rather than exact name. The personal library plus AI search combination turns a newsletter into sticky daily use infrastructure. The one revealing answer. What was that React library with the bouncy animations? This is the product, not the catalog, not the news timeline, not the news, not the MCP server, not the moment someone asks a big fuzzy questions, I get the right answer back in the entire value proposition. Everything else off tiers, admin panel, agentic wrappers, Discord integrations is overhead until this one query works. The founder described the pain precisely, but then spec a featured list that buries it. 5D full stack built with cloud code is achievable, not because cloud code is slow, but because the spec scope is genuinely large with 2 databases off with 3 providers in the off and billing is already set up right. 10 stack start, SSR, each integration has at least one non-obvious gotcha. Cloud code wires everything together into something that mostly works, then you spend days on the 20% it doesn't. The polar web hooks. I mean, those we already handled that, so evidence is wrong. Check the gate log at day 6. Isn't it this? It's saying that after day 6, this will be wrong. I guess that's what it's saying. Single hono, server on Barnex, Superbase vector, Vercel, seed, manually, one search box, semantic search, top 5 results, local storage, skip everything else. Send the link to Discord. If people find tools they've seen before, the thesis is validated. If not, fix the search before building on top of it. I guess everything here is kind of valid, but then again, I've already said that everything is already scaffolded in the last video using validity stack, and some of the things here is like I really don't think I want to build like a very simple app as well. I think I do agree that we have to build like a very base MVP first, but then again, it doesn't exactly solve the problem. But I feel that all of the features I came up with is the one that packs everything together and comes up with the base there. So I think that we should just keep approach B and then let's just accept the risk for that. It has come up with the design doc here, which is pretty detailed, I would say. And what it's asking me to do is whether to confirm what this is correct or not. And it's very long, and I think it should be correct, just roughly reading through here and there as well. What is this parser about it thing? What is this again? I feel like there's a lot of friction using this, but then it's like, there are some good things here and there, but it's just bloated with so much extra shit that I think, what is it even doing, man? So it created a document here in G-Stack projects, but it's like not in the projects folder. What? So I guess I'm going to use the design doc somehow, and I'm going to pass it to prod code here with get shit done, and we'll see how that goes. Because I feel like it doesn't make any difference if I'm using office hours at all, because I already have the entire PRD here, in fact. So it's a bit confusing why we even need office hours for this. I guess if you have like a raw idea and then you want to solidify it, I guess it makes sense to use office hours, but then if we already have like everything, so I really don't know what is the value here. They even have like benchmarks as well. What is this about? I have no idea what's that. I think it's just benchmark different models with like their scale here. So what the office hours one is done is it uses 6 forcing questions to reframe your product before you write code. Pushes back on your framing challenges, premises, generates implementation alternatives, design doc feeds into every downstream scale. I'm honestly not sure if we really need that or not. And some of the skills here, I guess it makes sense. Yeah, but then again, it's like there's so much overhead that they have here. I feel like really it's a bit overhyped. I'm not gonna lie. Just from me testing it here on stream as well, we're live on stream testing this while I'm recording this video. I feel like there's so much overhead and so unnecessary to use this that I might just throw in the product document that I got from Notion using Plot Opus 4.7, and I'm just gonna copy everything here and just dump it into get shit done. I'm not gonna lie, I feel like this might be way better than the design doc that it comes up with. Let me just try that and see what we get out of it. And while this is still generating, I don't know what is it even doing. We've been doing this for 15 minutes and we still aren't getting anything out of it. So the first phase of what this get shit done framework is to start a new project first. Unless you already have like something else, you can start with other things, like a new milestone and that. But we'll start with a new project, and then after that we'll start with the discussion phase and the planning phase and the execution phase. Let's try and see how that goes for that. I feel like this might be, this office hours thing, even though it's like questioning some of the things, it did bring up some valid points as well. But then again, it's like the fundamental of AI models is to agree with you. So a lot of the things here, if you look at the agreement here, top tier, they agree with you so much that I don't really believe in this anymore. That the fact that the skill doesn't really add much value here. So it's asking me whether to map the code base or skip the mapping. I will just map the code base first because that's the important part where I really have all the projects scaffolded from yesterday using validity stack. And I'm still not getting anything out of it. It's still running even after almost ending the context window. I still don't know what's going on with this, honestly. And it's now using another agent to review the document as well. I'm just going to let it run in parallel for both. And if this does have something good, then we'll use that as the prompt for this one while this is mapping out the code base here. It's saying that the design doc is ready for approval, and this is where it's at. So let's take a look at it. The loss tool problem, the problem statement, the demand evidence. When does this matter though? Because this is like just the PRD. And the stack here, the data model, it's quite detailed. The vector storage, embedding pipeline, the premises, the pricing tiers, the cross-model perspective, basically what we saw earlier, and they're just combining it into one. The 5-day milestone, high risk, search quota, MCP server, outbound link rule, this is correct. URL batch, GitHub stars, Discord messages, Telegram relay. Yeah, this is the 4 sources of data. Open questions, unresolved. I feel like it's good if you don't have anything yet, but then I already have like the document here. If you reread like the document that we have here, the PRD that we made, it already summarizes everything that's there. And then it's like, what's different about it then when we already have like a much nicer one here and more detailed with like the phases and stuff and everything here. So it's a bit, why do we even need this? So I might really just drop this for now, and how about we just approve it and see what happens here. And I'm just going to update this such that, can you update the PG vector one? We are using PG vector for embeddings, not the Mongo Atlas. So we have 2 different databases. The Mongo one is the main database and embeddings will be done in PG vector. And not Superbase, we are self-hosting the PG Postgres database. We'll have a new doc for that. I feel like this is way more intuitive than using the office hours one. I feel like this provides no value other than if you really have just a one-liner idea, and then this will expand on it a lot better than you would. And I guess it doesn't really apply my use case here because I already have the idea and everything lined up. So I feel like this is not as useful for my use case here, but it might be useful for someone out there with a not exactly detailed idea yet. This thing is still mapping, and it's been taking about 11 minutes already and still mapping the data, the code base here. The handoff. 8 out of 8 found the signals this session. Here's what it looks like. You did not say small businesses or developers in general. You said builders and ED hackers, and then went further. The lost two problem 5 times a week. Specificity is not common. Most people come to office hours, describe a category, you describe a moment. That's exactly why it doesn't really apply to me. I guess that they got it. You wrote a 15-page PRD before this session. You had log pricing, a scaffolded monorepo, a 5-day phase plan, specific correction about PG vector you surfaced before I asked. There's not someone figuring out what to build. There's someone who knows what they're building and needed a pressure test. That was what I was thinking actually. I was trying to use this as if there's anything to improve on, but it seems like there's nothing much. But the points they brought up is it's quite valid as well. The second opinion called it memory as a service as better frame for a landing page than your Mobbin for builders. Not because Mobbin is wrong, but because memory is the emotion. The moment you find a tool, you lost it. It's a relief, not reference. Your whole product lives in that relief. I guess that's a correct framing as well. Memory as a service. But that's not exactly the thing though. But we're trying to curate a directory of things as well. So that's not exactly the thing. But memory is like a sub kind of thing. Like the personal library is like a side layer to it. It's not exactly like the main thing. The main thing is like really curated everything together. And this is like the place to find all the tools and AI tools, the SDK libraries, UI libraries, components, everything in one place. A year ago, building what you designed would have taken a team of 5 engineers and 3 months. Today, you can ship it in 5 days with Cloud Code. The engineering barrier is gone. What remains is taste and the assignment. You just demonstrated one. Now go do the other. One from me, Gary Tan, the creator of G-Stack. What your experience is about 10% of the value you will get working with a YC partner at Y Combinator. The other 90% is a network of founders who have done it before you. The batch pressure that makes you ship faster than you thought possible. Weekly dinners where people who build billion-dollar companies tell you exactly what to do next, and a partner who knows your business deeply and pushes you every single week. And it's asking me to apply to Y Combinator when we don't even have anything built yet. Come on. There's no way like a design doc will get you into YC, man. There's no way, man. Unless your idea is like God tier, they will only accept like companies with like already some traction. That's basically it. There's no way just because like a fucking design doc that they will accept it. So I have no idea why they included that in the first place. These are the free resources and stuff, how to build stuff. I'll skip that. I feel like it's useful for people who haven't like made startups before, but for someone like me who has done a lot, I feel like it opens some things for me. I got some value out of it, but then again, it's not exactly very useful for me. She's doing more and more things as well. And this thing is still mapping as well. What is it even doing, man? It's like going to be so detailed. Oh, they even created a folder here, I think. With like the architecture, the concerns, the conventions. Oh wow, that's actually very detailed. The code base structure, the testing patterns, we don't have any actually. I've got good high hopes for this framework here. In fact, I've tried SpecKit before and OpenSpec, and I don't think they are that good, but then it might be because I'm using it in an existing code base as well. That might be one of the issues there. And they will only get better with time as well. I might have used it at a very early phase and they weren't as good as it might be now. Okay. It has created the code base mapping here in this few files with like all the conventions and the architecture and stuff. That's good for a start. And it's asking me to clear it and then start the command again. Let's do that, which is the same command that we ran earlier, but this time we have like the code base architecture and stuff, which is here. You're now saying that the map exists because we created in the previous section. Now it's going to read the code base map.
Nothing to record. Already scheduled. I saw something.
Stuff, which is here. You're now saying that the map exists because we created in the previous section. Now it's going to read the code base map and initialize the project, I guess. Now it's asking me what do I want to build. So I'm just going to pass in my PRD here that I have. I'm just going to export it, or maybe I can just copy everything over and I'll just paste it in here. This is exactly what I'm going to build. And it seems like it's going to create a project MD here, which is brownfield. Brownfield is where there's nothing created yet. That's brownfield. Greenfield is where you already have a project, existing project with like things in like production and stuff. That will be greenfield development. And that will be more suited for OpenSpec to use that instead of, I guess, get shit done kind of works as well. All right, let's create the project MD. It's comprehensive, not enough context for project MD. If not, I think it might ask more questions as well. The office hours one is done. It worked for 30 minutes for that. So it's saying that the design doc is done, the routing rules, hook fix, the next skill. Man, I'm just going to abandon this.
Wait, the goal has been achieved. What has been done here? Oh, okay. You don't need the border bottom for the header anymore since we already have the main body content. I don't know why there is another one below. I think you can put the footer and all those things in that bottom section instead. We don't need 2 different cuts. If you see the original image I sent, there's only one main body cut that's surrounding that whole main body content. And please make sure that the layout of the main body content actually spans the whole height of the page. The main height is actually the page, the viewport page height. Okay. I think it's nice. The design looks okay. It's decent. It's honestly decent. Can you update the admin panel to reflect the same design system as well? Let's focus on this with YOLO mode. All right, let's do that. And the phases, let's go with recommended then. And parallel. In version control, can you use GitHub issues for this? I think that'll be more useful. It should create the issues on GitHub and then they will use that to track. I hope that's how it's going to do it. If not, if you have it in like the repository here, it's going to be a mess to maintain. And it's not exactly easy to see as well, like the different phases and stuff as well. Commit planning docs to Git or keep them local only. Let's commit it to Git then. See, like the lighting is like so overblown, man, as compared to like other videos. Man, like the white shirt videos are so overblown with like the lighting, right? Build an app with, so I'm doing 5 days. Okay. And it's asking me whether to research before planning each phase. And the video and thing is in 25 minutes. This video is 50 minutes long. 25 minutes is here.
It's going to be a mess to maintain, and it's not exactly easy to see as well, like the different phases and stuff as well.
If not, I think you might ask more questions as well. The office hours one is created the code base mapping here in this few files with like all the who haven't like made startups before, but for someone like me who has done a lot, I feel like it opens some things for me. I got some value out of it, but then again, it's not exactly very useful for me. She's doing more and more things as well. And this thing is still mapping as well. What is it even doing, man? It's like going to be so detailed. Oh, they even created a folder here, I think, with like the architecture, the concerns, the conventions. Oh, wow, that's actually very detailed. The code base structure, the testing patterns, we don't have any actually. I've got good high hopes for this framework here. In fact, I've tried SpecKit before and OpenSpec, and I don't think they are that good, but then it might be because I'm using it in the existing code base as well. That might be one of the issues there. And they will only get better with time as well. I might have used it at a very early phase and they weren't as good as it might be now. Okay. It has created the code base mapping here in this few files with like all the conventions and the architecture and stuff. That's good for a start. And it's asking me to clear it and then start the command again. Let's do that, which is the same command that we ran earlier, but this time we have like the code base architecture and stuff, which is here. Now it's saying that the map exists because we created in the previous section. Now it's going to read the code base map and initialize the project, I guess. Now it's asking me what do I want to build. So I'm just going to pass in my PRD here that I have. I'm just going to export it, or maybe I can just copy everything over and I'll just paste it in here. This is exactly what I'm going to build. And it seems like it's going to create a project MD here, which is brownfield. Brownfield is where there's nothing created yet. That's brownfield. Greenfield is where you already have a project, existing project with like things in like production and stuff.
I think it might be the reverse actually. The brownfield and the greenfield. I feel like brownfield is already built. Greenfield is like not built. Yeah, brownfield is already built. The whole thing is like reversed. Let me just make an annotation somewhere in the 23-minute line here. 23-minute. Get shit done kind of works as well. All right, let's create the project MD. It's comprehensive, more than enough context for project MD. If not, I think it might ask more questions as well. The office hours one is done. It worked for 30 minutes for that. So it's saying that the design doc is done, the routing rules, and this. Let's focus on for that. So that will be greenfield development, and that will be more suited for. Is it here? Shit done kind of works as well. All right, let's create the project MD. It's comprehensive, more than enough context for project MD. If not, I think it might ask more questions as well. The office hours one is done. It worked for 30 minutes for that. So it's saying that the design doc is done, the routing rules, hook fix, the next skill. Man, I'm just gonna abandon this. Let's focus on this with YOLO mode. All right, let's do that. And the phases, let's go with recommended then. And parallel. In version control, can you use GitHub issues for this? I think that would be more useful. It should create the issues on GitHub and then they will use that to track. I hope that's how I was going to do it. If not, if you have it in like the repository here, it's going to be a mess to maintain. And it's not exactly easy to see as well, the different phases and stuff as well. Commit planning docs to Git or keep them local only. Oh, maybe it's before this. Now it's going to read the code base map and initialize the project, I guess. Now it's asking me what do I want to build. So I'm just going to pass in my PRD here that I have. I'm just going to export it, or maybe I can just copy everything over. Yeah, it's somewhere here. I'm just going to exactly what I'm going to build. And it seems like it's going to create a project MD here, which is brownfield. Brownfield is where there's nothing created yet. Okay. Add in a preset, a text here. Oh. Okay, let's reduce the font a bit and move it. Created yet. It's the okay. Created yet. That's brownfield. Greenfield is where you already have a project, existing project with like things and like. Okay. And there's one section I need to cut as well. Get shit done kind of works as well. All right, let's create the project MD. It's comprehensive, more than enough context for project MD. If not, I think it might ask more questions as well. Be more useful. It should create the issues on GitHub and then they will use that to track. I hope that's how it's going to do it. If not, if you have it in like the repository here, it's going to be a mess to maintain. And it's not exactly easy to see as well, like the different phases and stuff as well. Commit planning docs to Git or keep them local only. Let's commit it to Git then.
which AI models for planning agents would achieve their goals. All right, let's do that. Verify work. And it's asking me an example at the end. I guess we'll just go with the one they recommended here. So now it has come up with the roadmap as well, planning each phase. I guess let's do that. Whether the plans should achieve their goals. All right, let's do that. Verify work satisfy requirements after each phase. Let's do that. A balanced, which AI models for planning agents balanced. It's asking me whether to structure the things and like skill. Man, I'm just gonna abandon this. Let's focus on this with YOLO mode. All right, let's do that. And the phases, let's go with recommended then. And parallel. In version control, can you use GitHub issues for this? I think that'll be more useful. It should create the issues on GitHub and then they will use that to track. I hope that's how it's gonna do it. If not, if you have it in like the repository here, it's gonna be a mess to maintain. And it's not exactly easy to see as well, like the different phases and stuff as well. Commit planning docs to Git or keep them local only. Let's commit it to Git then. See, like the lighting is like so overblown, man. Yeah, it's here. 24 minutes, 44 seconds. Then that means it should be somewhere here. This one? And this one? And this one? I don't know where it stops, man. Compared to like other videos, man. Like the white shirt videos are so overblown with like the lighting, right? So I'm doing 5 days. Okay. And here. Wait, that section is actually so long. Okay, here. So let's trim this one in a bit more. And we will drop these ones. Am I right? Okay. After the Alt tab. And so it has managed to, okay, let me just delete that as well. Then. So it has managed, okay. It's asking me whether to research before planning each phase. I guess let's do that. Whether the plans should achieve their goals. All right, let's do that. Verify work satisfy requirements after each phase. Let's do that. A balanced, which AI models for planning agents balanced. It's asking me whether to structure the phases. How do I want to do it? Whether it's vertical or horizontal. Vertical is each phase delivers an end-to-end working slice, matches the 5-day day-to-day plan. Horizontal is complete technical layers and example at the end. I guess we'll just go with the one they recommended here. So now it has come up with the roadmap as well, and it's asking me whether I want to go with these phases, the foundations, the catalog, the library, investment pipeline, billing. I guess we'll just go with that. We already have like all of the billing and everything set up as well. We'll just approve. And in fact, just now with like the code base and stuff, it auto committed those as well. And the GStack one got committed as well. Come on, man. Let's approve that. Actually, let me just see the. Okay. What I meant was the footer should be outside of the main body, that card, the rounded card, so that it's in the darker section, and the main body is too far away from the header. I think maybe because the header size is too tall, or maybe like the distance, the margin of the padding is, or the gap is too far away from the header to the main body content. I'm not sure if it did the admin panel or not. How do I even check? Can you just add a link to the admin panel in the user nav as well? I don't know why is the admin panel like squared as well. Like why is it squared and not round when it should be following like the global index CSS radius settings. I don't know why is it just sharp borders. Yeah, something like that. But for the bottom, the footer, can you just vertically center it such that it's evenly spaced from the top to the distance to the main body content where it ends and to the bottom of the page. And where is the... Oh, okay. I might just remove the GStack thing so that it doesn't affect my setup here. We'll just approve that and it should commit that. I'm not sure what happens after this. It updated the Claude MD as well with like the GSD stuff inside. What's with the voice rules though? I think this is something to do with like the voice mode or something. But I haven't tried it before. I didn't even know they had like something like that. It's fixing the pre-commit as well, and we don't have any tests yet. So it has finished coming up with all the artifacts and the phases and stuff. If we actually look at it, we have the project MD here, we have the requirements, and it's very specific, but it didn't use GitHub issues to do the tracking and stuff. So I thought this was missing because I specifically told it to, and it didn't do that. And we have the roadmap as well and a state MD. So I'm not sure. Is it not viable to use GitHub to do the tracking of issues here, or so I'm just gonna ask it to push it up to GitHub first, and it's asking me to start with phase 1 to gather the context and clarify the approach. I'm not sure what's up with that. I think that might expand on like the context of like each phase and item more, because it's really roughly just like that now. It doesn't have anything to say that what item, what issue is what. So it's still very vague. I guess the next phase will do the thing. Let's do that and start with the discussion of phase 1. Wait, that's not phase 1. Let's do that. So this is the discussion for phase 1 where we are doing the foundation, if I remember correctly. And the login page, where does login live, what page does? It's just checkboxes though. So what is it even saying then? Where does login live? What page does user land after the magic link click on OAuth separate page or model, redirect destination for new versus returning users? Account page scope includes managed billing, but Polar isn't fully wired until phase 5. Does phase 1 include a Polar portal? I feel like this is if we were to do this very specifically in each phase, this might take a while. I feel like it's so unnecessary. I get it if there's so many phases and you know like the exact requirements at every single phase. I guess this is a good way to do it, but then it's like, really need to know like everything, man. And it's even asking me like what is the exact ones that we want to use as well. What is the exact ones that we should discuss? Let me just check all and see what happens with that. Where does the sign in page live? Callback URL pattern. Let's do that. I guess it's good to have these as well. And this might take a while to really iterate through all of the different phases. So I'm just going to do it and we'll see where that brings us. So I've decided to just discard the discussion phase and I'm just going to go with the planning phase because that's going to take forever with like so many. And I feel like the project itself isn't that complicated. So I'm just going to go with like the planning phase and we'll look at how it does that. So it's asking me whether to continue without the discussion phase and I'll just continue without it. Hey, Hershey's, yeah, we have a couple of views on the other platforms as well. So I was reviewing the video just now for tomorrow's content.
29 minutes, 46 seconds. It should be around here.
The discussion and we'll look at how it does that. So it's asking me whether to continue without the discussion phase and I'll just continue without it. Hey, Hershey's, yeah. Hey, Hershey's, yeah. We have a couple of views on that. So I was reviewing the tomorrow's content and I guess that's one. And research before planning phase 1.
I guess it's just this free then.
Does that. Tomorrow's content. And I guess that's the first cut we will just use that one. And content before planning phase 1. And research before planning phase 1. Okay. I'm not sure. Content. And I guess that's the first cut we will just use that one. And research before planning phase 1. Tomorrow's content. And I guess that's the first cut we will just use that one. And research before planning phase 1. Okay. I'm not sure what it will output out of this. Maybe we'll just go into detail like the different phases and stuff. But it's cut into like different tiers as well, into like different features as different phases. So it's like doing it vertically because that was what we chose in the first initial phase there. Is the stream fine on Twitch? I think it's fine now. When I was watching.
Oh, 30 minutes. You know what? I might just abandon. Like everything is lagging, but I'm thing on Twitch. Watching the video a little. It's fine now. Is lagging is telling me that I think it's fine. Stream fine on Twitch. Initial phase there. Okay. I'll drop that. You know what? I might just the video earlier. It was I don't know. It was like it's delayed or something on Twitch. And Twitch is always telling me that my stream is unstable. But I've been streaming and like my bandwidth is like so much that I will never exhaust it. So I don't know what's up with Twitch, man. And then sometimes it tells me that it's excellent. What's so excellent about it when like everything is lagging? But then when nothing is lagging, it's telling me that it's unstable. You know what? I might just abandon this. I'm not gonna lie. And I'm just gonna try plugging this into the Go command instead, as compared to like using this because this is taking too long, man. I'm spending like the entire day getting this to be up, and I haven't even started on anything. I feel like it would be way faster to just iterate and actually see something and then just continuously iterate from there. I feel like when the more you automate this, the more overhead there is at the start. But then I don't know, you might get a better outcome in the end. But at the same time, when will I start building it then? So I might just roll back all the way to like the initial commit or something if this we don't get anywhere with this. Let me just generate the captions as well for this one, such that we can use it for 31 minutes. Here is it here? My sonnet only, and so I've used mine. Wait, what? On like one of these. Oh, this is taking forever, and let me just check my limits as well. For the is it before this? Seems very delayed. How about the such that anywhere with this? Let me just generate the caption for the descriptions and the titles. I don't know. Like the stream on the one behind. Is it still fresh? My preview, it seems like it's taking forever. And let me just check my this is okay. This one's the one to drop. Okay.
The descriptions and the titles. I don't know. Like the stream on Twitch seems very delayed. How about the one behind? Is it still all right? When I refresh my preview, it seems like it's fine now. This is taking forever, and let me just check my limit as well on like one of these. There's so many, man. I've opened way too many. I don't even know what is what. 82%, but way too many on just check my limit. This is taking forever, and let me just check my limit.
I think we can drop all these as well.
Design one, and my sonnet only weekly hours time, so I might just switch to I might do that, and then this is really getting nowhere, man. The more it researches, the more this thing is gonna
Here.
forever. And let me just check my we don't get anywhere with this initial commit or something.
Okay.
Initial commit or something. If this we don't get anywhere with this, the more it what anymore? Oh, this one is one behind. There. I've been filming this video for like I might do that, and then hours time. So I might just plot design one, and I don't know what is what anymore. Oh, this one is one behind. So let me check the limits, and so I've used up all of the clock design one, and my sonnet only weekly limit is at 82%, but it's going to reset in 3 hours time. So I might just switch to Opus and use up the weekly limits for Opus instead, because I've used up the sonnet one already. So I might do that, and then this is really getting nowhere, man. The more it researches, the more this thing isn't gonna get anywhere. I've been filming this video for like how long already, and this is like what? But the 20th video already I filmed for this. Let's look at it. I think it's from here onwards to here. Come on, man. This is already 18 videos. This is gonna be like 2 hours long of content, and we are still not getting anywhere. I'm not sure if like the goal command works in here in the Claude app, but it might be good if they can do that. I'm actually I should be using on the code one. Let me try that. I'm not sure, man, but I think it might support. So
this is
already 18. Not sure if like the goal in the Claude app, but it might be good if they. But I'm actually code one. What I'm gonna do is continuously run the go command to get this. Try that. I'm not sure, man, but I think it might support. So what I'm what I'm gonna do is continuously run the go command to get this built. And we already have some sort of scaffolding here that we can use for that, and we can use that as well. And I think maybe what I'm gonna do is we're gonna port whatever we have here into GitHub issues, and we're gonna set a goal first to port it into GitHub issues, and then we will start using a go command to complete all of the issues from there. That might be how we're gonna do this. Let's export the caption.
Oh my god. Where is this? Here? 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 Okay, these two.
And I want to give up on this, man. I really want to give up on this. Let's just give up on this, man. It's taking way too long. I believe that it's good, but I'm just gonna try something different by just using a go command, which is the new command here. And I'm just gonna roll back to this commit here. Can you just roll back to the initial commit? I don't want all of the commits after the initial commit. So what should be the end state is only the initial commit.
Let me just dump the commit section as well.
But this commit here. Can you just roll back to the here? And I'm just gonna roll back to go command, which is the new command here. And it's only the initial to yeah, we're gonna make a goal. And so now
Okay. Here.
So now, and then we can push that to the master as well, to the origin. We'll just get that, and I'm gonna try the go command to set up the GitHub issues on the. Yeah, let's do that. It's a hard reset. Yeah, I forgot what was the command for that. All right. So now we're gonna make a goal, and we're gonna discard this. Let's discard that, and the work trees as well. Let's discard the work trees. Wait, the pot list one. It was doing it just now, but what happened to it? This video is like 2 hours long already, man. Let me take a look what happened to the pot list setup. Come on, okay, allow it, and we will commit this. But this is in like a work tree. I guess if you use Claude Agent's view, doing it just now, but we're gonna make a goal, and we're gonna discard this. Video is like 2 hours long.
Come on. In like a work tree, I guess. Overhead for that will be way faster than. What I'm gonna do is detail of every step. What I'm gonna do. Okay, let's drop all those. Oh, what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna copy all of you. It will all be in a work tree. Is I'm gonna copy all of the. Actually, I'm gonna copy all of the product vision into the document such that it's clear what is it about. And I'm gonna copy the PRD as well. Can you use the GitHub issues for this repo here? Use the GitHub CLI and set up all of the issues, set up a project and all the different the dependencies and the linking of the dependencies and parent tasks, the related tasks, and set up the entire thing such that in another agent will handle the coding of everything in parallel. So make sure that we do it properly and try to get everything as detailed as possible, like the GitHub issues, and try to get it as atomic as possible, such that everything is clear and we can build everything in parallel. What? Oh, so Podless does the pod env automatically. Okay. But it's in the work tree though. Can you just merge this into like the main branch from the work tree? Where did the prompt even go, man? It's limited to 4,000 characters. What? No way, man. There's no way that we can fit 4,000 characters in this. Let me make a file of what this is all about. And project empty. Wait, why is it a folder? Let's make a file, project empty. Let's move out of that. And we will paste it in here. And copy this in here as well. So let's start a new one. And let me paste the prompt just now from this one. And the goal is to, I have the PRD in project empty. That's the goal. It will continuously iterate and then we'll see how long this takes then. I think it managed to fix it. So I was using some, I think it excluded this folder. So that's correct now. Oh, I forgot to stage that as well. Oh, this is managed to fix today's video. Project empty. That's the goal. It will continuously iterate and then we'll see how long this takes then. I think it managed to fix it. So I was using some, I think it excluded this folder. So that's correct now. Oh, I forgot to stage that as well. Let me stage that in. Was that in? No, it wasn't added in. So it's like that. I'm not sure this will actually exclude everything or not. It seems very sus. I don't know how this works. Doesn't this exclude everything? Like the entire project? Include everything, then cover the exceptions. Okay. Let's do that. This is like... We can exclude this on the website. Do some tests. So, yeah, I think see how long... Yeah, I think... Okay, let's add a marker here. Everything. Do the outro. Where does it start? It's lagging as well. Okay. Gonna that went through. So I'm just gonna start a new session. So in fact, I can just let me just make a goal. Can you just run through the... Did I not make a intro section to this? I thought I did. Let me look at the... It should be... Oh, it's only... Wait, which one is it? This one? This one? This one? Oh, this is the one that we tried. It's afterwards, so the order is kind of wrong. Is the issue? All right, let's stage that. Let me just make a goal. It will use the computer. In fact, I can just automate this. And what we're gonna do is just automate this. So, can you? Let me just make a goal. Can you just... Let me drop all of this and this. Control conditions to actually pass the cases and my current avatar and my name there. So it's still saying that I'm not signed in there. And I use the go command to do this. And you can even set up project. I guess the new commit check using ultrasite, which is the one I showed in the previous video. Wait, we do a commit. How do we do this then? I'm just gonna do it. So let's take a look now and build our... So let's take a look now and start building our update night app today. Agent terminal here. So it doesn't allow you to do... Wait, what? So it's still a bit bug. And see if we can fix that. Because I'm recording to Claude and see if we can fix that. a message of. So here if I have an example, how is that? Here, how do I wait? So but it doesn't update, and the directory as well that we can. So if you look at this, let's just generate a message for that. So using this, and I'm just gonna commit whatever we have first. So if you look at this, okay, it's like, I feel like the order might be jumbled. This should be in front, I think. The rest, I'll copy this in here as well. Let's start a new one. And let me pay the prompt just now from this one. And the goal is to, I have the PRD in project MD. That's the goal. It will continuously iterate, and then we'll see how long this takes then. Let me just make a goal. Can you just run through the website, the browser extension, I think, and continuously look at all of the pages, doing a sign up and everything to make sure that everything is working as intended. The only bug that, and if you look at, really, let me just look at the video where does it even start. This one is debugging this section. Sign in, sign up, and everything on the scraping and stuff as well. All of the features to make sure everything is working as intended. Actual conditions to. So I used the go command yesterday. Okay. Now I know where it starts. It's here. It's here. So we gotta move these in front of just these ones then. That we should move it behind. We can use it. And I'm just gonna commit whatever we have first in here. Let me just make a goal. Can you just run through the website, the browser extension, I think, and continuously look at all of the pages, doing a sign up and everything to make sure that everything is working as intended. The only bug that I found right now is the sign in. When I'm already signed in, the header doesn't reflect that I'm signed in already without showing me my current avatar and my name there. So it's still saying that I'm not signed in there. And the rest I'm not. With all of the issues, you'll just do that, and it's just gonna do it automatically. Maybe let's just conclude the video as well with like whatever we have here. It's pretty good already. It's honestly pretty good, but like for the distance from the top, the header, the distance to the top, and the starting of the main body content is not even, and the footer, can it be taller as well? It's too short. Okay, so that's done, and that's that. Let me just open it in Chrome as well. I don't even know what is the portless version of it called. Let me just compare it with. It feels a bit different. On light mode, the main body content doesn't have a different color. Like, can you make the background muted instead? And then the main body content background for both light and dark mode. I think that will make more sense. It's still not vertically centered though. It's pretty nice, honestly. I'll throw that in. See, it's still not vertically centered. Like the header items, it's taller now, but I'm saying that the footer should be taller instead, not the header. The header just now, the height was okay. Okay, let's go back to the stream. Okay. I think the muted is a bit harsh though. Let me just I think the muted, I think you can make it. Why is it on dark mode? It's actually the reverse. It looks like it's the reverse. Like on dark mode, it's the outside area is actually background and the inside area is actually muted. I think the muted can make it a bit more transparent, like maybe 50%. And can you move the header items of the avatar all the way to the right and with the theme toggle? And the theme toggle is still squared, by the way. The user nav is also all squared. I don't know why is it still squared, not rounded. And move the logo all the way to the left of the page. Satisfied with what we have so far. I think once we scrape all the data, that will be the hard part. And once we have all the data populated, this is where the whole directory will come into place. The news should be the home page though. Okay, I'm gonna look at the admin panel. Okay. Okay. Inbox. Let me just try pasting in a link and see if that works. Okay, I'll paste this one and see. Wait, what? That did nothing though. That did nothing, man. Okay, I will just start a new session here. And the admin panel needs updating, man. Okay, the footer is a lot better already. And the header is still very big, and you still didn't do the moving it to the left and right, the logo and the avatar, like the left and right of the page, because right now it's only because of the max width. Right now it's centered still. don't know why does it still feel that it's reversed. It still feels reversed, man. Are you sure the background on dark mode is actually not background? Because it looks it's black, and I think that's still background instead of muted. And the main body content is actually muted. Okay, what you did so far with the header is fine. We just need to offset it a bit more from the left and right for those at the edge. And we just vertically center everything in the header, that's it. Because right now it's still leaning towards the top. And once we have the data, then it's easier to design as well because we have nothing to work off from. The admin panel needs some redesign as well, man. Can you fix the user nav that's and a theme toggle? I don't know why are they both the drop down. They are both like, no, I think it's just the user nav. Like it's not rounded. It doesn't follow like the roundness of the index, the global radius in the CSS. So it looks weird. Okay. Okay, it's rounded now. Like the link to the admin panel is wrong. Like it's not like the entire drop down button that's the link, but it's like the text itself only, which is weird. Like, can you revamp like the user nav like a proper user nav instead? Like the one that's being used right now is pretty fucked. Man, this thing is still not centered vertically. Oh, because of the height of it. The reason why it's not, the header is not vertically centered still because the height doesn't span all the way to the main body content. So I think there's a gap or something between like the main body content and the header. That's the reason why it can't vertically center. Okay, now it's very thin. Okay, now we need a bit more vertical padding for the header. It's too thin now. And can you make the items in the centered section of the header like more not as opaque? Can you make it semi-transparent when it's not active? Unless when you hover it, then it's more visible. Okay, I'm gonna do all of these in parallel. And can you improve the design of the footer? Like the design of the footer feels a bit lacking right now. I still want a very minimal design though. Okay. And let's make a new one. Okay, okay. This looks fine. Can you integrate the news feed into the homepage instead? Then the news page, I guess we can have it as an archive or something. I don't know if it is integrated into the homepage yet or not, but I think the news page will be an archive of everything has been shared so far, and what we have in the homepage will be like the recent news. I don't know, the footer still looks horrible, man. Like, remove the border top, man. That's horrible. And remove like the branding on the left side as well with the update night and then the description. I think that's a bit pointless. I think just the links itself, all those links is good enough. And just that. I feel like the black is too black. Can we have like a more subtle gray as the dark mode background color, because the black is too dark. Okay, I think this is fine. And can you just update the admin panel such that the sidebar is actually outside of the main body content of like the rounded card and stuff, so that the main body content will actually flush to the right and the side panel of the item navigations will be on the left with like no background. It will just take the background of the background outside. And make sure that the admin panel viewport is the min height of the page of pages of the admin panel is the minimum viewport height. That's weird. Like now it's like the background on dark mode, the background of the outside of the main body content is becoming lighter. I'm seeing like the inside of it. Is that the one that's muted then? The inside body content is that one background muted. Oh. Okay, I think we'll just go with this then. I think just revert it back to the original, man. The dark mode ones. And just reverse the colors for dark mode for the main body content and the outside area background. Why is it using background cut, not background and background muted? That's what I said. How about you reverse it instead? The outside is background muted. Is it card on light mode as well? Like, I don't notice any color differences now. Like the outside and the inside. It's so subtle I can't even notice it now. Still look at diff kit again. I think they didn't have a border at the edge. Oh, they do have it. The inside is the one that's muted. Oh, it's reversed. Okay. Okay. On dark mode, can you make it the outside background and then the inside background muted? On light mode, it's actually the reverse. And can you just reverse all of the background, all of the color changes you did to the global CSS, man? Why does the header have a separate color now? What? Why does it have a separate color in the border now? I didn't ask you to add that. It doesn't feel nice, man. This. Can you make the header items, the navigation, those links, make it into font medium? The ones with like the different pages, not the other ones like the logo. Only the four links in the middle. Okay. Okay, we'll go with this. Can you just make the body content, the padding to the left and right edges not so big? Reduce it. It doesn't look like medium though. Can you change the link font medium into font semi-bold instead? It doesn't look that bold. Use PX2 or yeah, PX2. Oh man, that's very bold now. Revert it back to medium. I don't know, the icons just don't look good, man. I think just remove the icons from the links. They don't look good at all. Hmm? What? Okay, this is correct. Why doesn't the admin pages follow like the layout of the other pages? Like the distance from the admin pages to the top is too far away as compared to the other pages. The other pages maybe have like a different layout or something. And the main body content in the middle should be background muted. And background muted on dark mode and reversed background on light mode. And then you should update like the relevant like things in the middle as well, like the items that's using background cut or something, because they might look like it's blending into the background muted now. Okay, it's pretty clean, the design. Just don't have an option to like edit the individual tools as well. I'll just commit whatever we have here, and we'll use that. I don't think the app itself is using the inter font at all, because when I use font checker, it's none of it is using inter at all, the main body font, but the heading is fine. I think you have to set it in the layout. No wonder the font looks like so... I don't think the main body font is using, any of the main body font is using inter at all. You have to set it in the layout, I think, because the Jais one looks fine. The rest, when I use the font checker, it's not inter at all. No wonder the font looks horrible, man. I don't know if like the border is like too thick or something. It looks weird. Okay. I'll just do the outro for this, whatever we have here, and we'll just wrap up with that. And just drop it in the video as well. Oh, now it looks way nicer. Yeah, now it looks way nicer, man. Yeah, I still need to wait for it to fix this as well. And the footer is also missing, but I think that's fine. But the padding to the edge is too far away. Oh, there's an account settings page as well. Okay. Hmm. Okay. Let's take a look at the admin panel. It's still very far away though. The reason is on admin panel there's a padding top on the main body content. You have to remove that like completely. And the padding towards the right edge is too far away as well. Please make it 2 instead. The bottom also make it 2. I don't know on okay. Is the border of the main body content actually just 1? Because it just looks very, I don't know, maybe we should do a border dash border divide by 80 or what? It just looks very visible. Okay, okay. Something like that. Wait. Okay. All right. Okay. So this is what I have so far with the base design. I got inspiration from DivKit here, which I really like how minimal it looks, and with like the how the center portion here works and the bottom and the top here, it's kind of similar but not exactly as well. And what I have now is just a very rough base that we will continue to iterate in the upcoming live streams as well. And we have our account settings here. I honestly don't really like the design still. Maybe the background should be less bright. And we have an admin panel as well to manage, but we don't have like editing tools here yet. So still quite a bit of things missing, but it's good to see like everything built first and then we slowly iterate rather than like having figure out everything and then you build everything at the start. Then you don't even see anything to iterate at all. So at least we have like something to work off from here. And with regards to skills and MCP, I don't really have that yet. And the scraper I also haven't tested. I don't think it's working. We also have light mode here. So I think it's a good start to here. And we have to finish this in the next 2 days. So the main thing is to really get the data to be piped into here. Everything that we have collected the past few years into nice searchable indexable data. And once that's done, it's already 90% of the work. Mostly the rest of it will be just the design and the admin panel and the managing everything part of it. The rest will be done already. And with the carousel here, it's still missing like a way to like search the feature, like the featured tools and stuff like that. So I'll just leave it as this, and I'll continue to iterate on the streams. I'm not sure if we will have another video recording of like the upcoming whatever we have. Maybe like the next video will be already about what we have as a final product and what we have shipped over the past 5 days, and that will be the last video for this challenge already. Okay. And with that, let me just... Yeah, I think we have to reduce for both the admin panel and the home pages, maybe just reduce it to like divide 50 or something. And can we, on dark mode, the background muted, make it like divide by 50 or so, because it's still very gray on dark mode. Against like the black one, it's a bit too much. It's so gray against the contrast of like the black there. Maybe the problem is not that, like the problem is actually in fixing the black instead. Okay, I'll just end the stream for today, and I'll continue to build this off stream as well to see how far we can get this before tomorrow's stream, and we'll continue to build this on stream as well to see whatever else we can do for this. So that's it for today's stream, and I will see you again tomorrow at the same time.
Shadows in the atmosphere, charting the stratosphere. Yeah. I prayed for you and kept you near in hopes you'd chase away my fears. I'm on my own, you made it so, and now I'm chasing nightmares. I used to run with you through the great big leaves, laugh at you when you laugh at me. Hope for us because I believe the home was just you and me. I thought you were the one for me, that's why I give you everything. Held you close by the stormy seas, oh you meant the world to me. Oh you meant the world to me. Oh, you meant the world to me. Oh, I'm gonna do this on my own. No point in blaming you, you did not know. Oh, I thought you were the one for me, that's why I give you everything. Held you close by the stormy seas, oh you meant the world to me. Oh you meant the world to me. seas. Oh, you meant the world to me.